Hey there, Internet. I'm here with my buddy, Bertie.
Hello.
So I know that thumbnail, total clickbait, probably shouldn't have put it as the thumbnail. Here's the actual picture. I'm only kidding, this isn't the actual Mavic 2 either. These I mocked up in Photoshop to show you what I imagine the Mavic 2 is going to be like. So Bertie, former student of mine at Academy of Art, virtual reality filmmaker, big drone enthusiast, so we're going to be weighing in on this. So I think that this is actually a pretty realistic example of what it will look like. You're going to have one camera front facing like so. So you get this whole field of view. And then on this side you're going to have that field of view. Right here down the middle is going to be your stitch line. And you're going to be able to cover this whole area, that whole area, field of view. I don't know if you guys can see my markings there. But the challenge is you got your legs. The drone legs are going to create an issue because if you look down, you're going to see them. So they're going to need to get rid of those and get them so that they extend in like that. They already currently do this on the Inspire, right?
The Inspire does pull out up the legs after it's taken off and before it lands out. Before it lands, it pulls down the legs again, yeah.
And that's what's made the Inspire one of the most popular 360 drones right now, or drones for shooting 360s. You can put a camera on there and then it's already pretty much erased out except for the top, which many people, you look up there, it's going to be blue or clouds.
And that's mainly because the camera is hanging at the bottom without the legs being present.
Now, the current issue with people doing 360s, they'll put, with the Mavic standard, you'll put your lenses on the top. Let's say these are the Kodaks here. And so you're getting your field of view on the top there, like so. The issue with that becomes you have the stitch line that goes right down the middle. And when people are looking, they're going to see that stitch line. And also you can't do a drone takeoff where if I have a close-up on you, I have to have the drone above you slightly. This is why the Inspire has been good for this, is you can have those type of shots that pull back and everything. But this drone, the Mavic 2, is going to change all that.
Hope so.
I predict it will do 4K res, 30 frames, virtual reality, full 360, auto stitch. How is this going to be possible? Well, the camera's small enough where the lenses could be close enough together, and also if the lenses on there get a better field of view, if they're a little bit more fisheye, that's going to help it out quite a bit. You might have the propellers to still worry about, but I think the propellers are pretty small, and I can't imagine those are going to be a big issue. It could be the lenses extend out past the propellers too, so this piece would just completely come outward like that.
So there'll be a mechanic move basically.
Yeah, two different mechanic moves that happen when you take off or land. The legs come down, the legs go up, and the cameras shoot outward. And it could even be put into VR mode. You click a button once it's in the air, and then it goes into VR mode.
Or you would have the option to just shoot with one camera if you don't want VR. So
totally.
it's great. That would be great.
So the camera is set to come out July 18th. They have this whole promo. See the bigger picture. It looks like a tiny planet. I'm pointing to it on my TV behind me. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can use your mouse and look around or use your headset. But I think that the whole tagline, see the bigger picture, it's totally saying VR. It's like, they couldn't spell it out even more. The real question is, the release for where they're going to show it is July 18th, New York, 10 a.m. When do you think it's actually going to be available for people to buy and to own and fly?
And what is the price going to be?
And what's the price going to be?
Those are two important
What do you
questions
think?
to discuss.
What do you think?
In terms of timing, I'm not quite sure. I wouldn't be able to tell. I'll leave that question up to you.
I mean, typically, it's, you know, they want it in time for Christmas. Everyone wants their thing for the holidays, so I imagine that their window is going to be 2 months after they announce. They'll start shipping the first ones, but it's going to be like whoever gets in line first and pre-order, so you better set your watches, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 18th. I'm actually flying out.
Product excitement around.
I'm going to be flying that day, so I'm going to pack all my bags the night before and just be waiting by my laptop to see this info.
Yeah. So we would expect the shipments to come out sometime in end of summer, September, and bump up towards the Christmas holiday period.
That's what I imagine.
In terms of price point, depending on the camera. Do you want me to jump into that?
Yeah, no, please.
Great. It all depends on obviously the specifics of the camera and what the drone can do. But as a holder of the DJI Mavic Pro 1, I paid about $900,000, so I wouldn't want this to double up. So I would never want to see the price above $2,000.
Yeah.
I think an acceptable, or as a consumer, I would want to see the price point around $1,300, $1,500
Yeah.
dollars, depending
Totally.
on what the drone will do.
I would totally buy it for 1,000 too. Don't go too
1,000's
low,
okay.
you know. But I imagine to make it realistic for them to be able to do it with all the mechanisms that need to happen for it to pull off, it'll probably be like around 12 to 15. 2K being the most expensive they're ever going to be able to charge for that. I don't think anyone would really buy it at that price point. Only, you know, people who are really hardcore into VR, but they're not going to hit that main public price point.
So which cost of doing it manually? Like we split up the cost. We said how much would a 4K 360?
Yeah, I mean you gotta think like the Mavic when it first came out, $1,000. Then you got your cameras, another 1,000 with the cards in there. Then you gotta get the 3D printed mounts, which is another $100, $200. So you're talking around $2,000 to do this manually and not have it be good. So they're gonna make this really good quality, really easy, really compact. The one thing I really hope that they do is allow me to get the raw files from each camera. That would mean the world to me. And also if each one had its own memory card. I don't think they're going to do that.
Maybe not.
I think it's going to be one memory card, auto stitch, and you're not going to be able to get the raw. I don't think they're going to give you the raw. Or they're going to give it
plan on using it as
or they're going to give you the raw like the way you get the raw out of the Samsung or the Theta, where it's going to be these two giant circles and you're going to have this, and then you're going to need to take that and extract it to get the raw to be able to stitch it better. That's why I want the raws, because I think the stitching, they're amazing with software, DJI. I don't think their automatic stitching is going to be bad. It's going to be their first time doing it, but I would rather have that so I can do it in post and make it that much better for my viewers. I think it will be the best drone that they put out. I'm really going to full conclusion statements at this point.
The professional prosumer version might give you the files. Maybe the Mavic won't, because people want an easier solution in terms of stitching. But yeah, it's food for thought.
But I think definitely 4K. I think they can't go under 4K with their first 360 drone, or people aren't going to accept it. They could do like, you know, their other version that does a 1080 version, like the what's it called, the tiny one now? Forgetting the name of it.
Tiny.
Their tiniest drone. What is it? The Spark.
The Spark.
Yeah, they could do something similar like the Spark does 1080, and then they put out a new Inspire 360, if you will, and that can do 6K or 8K. But I definitely think they know people are doing 3D printing and putting the cameras on their drones and flying them around, and they want to stop people eating their lunch. And I think this is going to be the drone that does it. And you can let me know in the description or the comments below if you think this is clickbait and you think they're never going to come out with a 360 drone. Please let me know. I want to know why you think that. If you think that this is the design, let me know that too. Give me a thumbs up, a like. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Check out the next video. Also check Bertie out on Instagram at
Bertie Ben Banaste. We'll put a link.
We're going to need to put a link in the description for that one.
It's my first name and last name.
Click it down there. And if you are interested to pick up any drone accessories or parts, I'm also going to have a link on my Amazon to all the drones that I currently own and fly and love playing with. So anyway, thanks again. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Bye.